Assalamualaikum. Nata Melbourne Jube can take sign on live. Nata Bemweka, let them say it's okay so that we can start. Nata Albemweka say it's okay. Just comment on the comment section. Okay, it's audible. Then we go. The people watching right now live, Natal Bemweka loud and clear. You just say yes, it's audible, it's okay. Is the voice okay? Oh, okay. Okay. So we will get into the program. It's going to be an interactive one. It's going to be something me alonko the banko la kule kachala. What is happening currently in the country? Media alonko. GRTST bondila, QTVT bondila, other media households they bondila, even governments from agency responsibility. Minister of Information. Dr. Siseta Bondila Adunga Benunjele Adunga Sa Bondinola. But before we get into that, let's just get into the program proper by just enjoying this melodious national anthem of ours. Inshallah, we get into the program. Justice God our action, who was the common good, and join our diverse people to we play of allegiance. Our promise we renew. Keep us the God of nations to the Gambia ever. Thank you. The background music it's not owned by me, but I think we should just use this because it's an African issue. This is my favorite one. Yes, I want us to enjoy the music. We have a little number that we take. Okay, at least we have 28, 29 people here. You can see this. Sarusi, Elbeko, Inimbarang Albe Kondong. Actually, me atin natajam be for after a couple of days. Let me come and discuss this issue with you people. This national issue. Nimukulete me alonko. Anyway, I am concerned, and it should be a worry for everybody. This is about the ECOMIG contingent in the State House itself. Nimbanko is not called ECOMIG or ECOWAS. There is no constitution called ECOMIG constitution. There is no law called ECOMIG law. There is no law called contingent law. The laws of this country is what governs us here in this republic called the Gambia. Regardless of whether economic soldier, Gambian soldier, soldier, the moment you step foot in this country, the rules, the laws governing Gambians here and the constitution of this republic is what governs you. They are not above the law. But I see the government is quite on this economic attitude. You should be very wary of how these people comport themselves publicly with people, how they interact, how they talk to people. They are very disrespectful, very arrogant, very despicable attitude leveling economic contingent. Malong from which country they come from, Melbourne State House per se. The economic contingent at the state house of this country. Their attitude is despicable, is disrespectful, is arrogant, and is uncalled for. I have not seen servicemen anywhere in the world who behave like the way this economic behave. How they are talked to, how they are ordered to, or how they are controlled, I don't know. But if anybody is seeing this video, you are hearing me loud and clear. You see, share this with the authorities. We have a very bad experience with this economic soldier, especially this 23rd meeting on Monday. The inauguration of the president's hybrid ferry call bar. After the speech of the president, Kabin President operated the amor. More lafradun na ferry okon. Economic soldiers will lay barras okay, pundato ecomote dun. But economic soldiers will not come faha. Walenko emantara Adama droye janyim banko kan. Gambia dingo Latin nebe nyim banko kan. Adama fon yantal dun na science economic anyanta kamune kela ka bondi ala close protection people okon. Because naman ke oti problem on la do. Ni mo tata fo emete do ku nyor respect. Ete president. Yemel ta do ko la banko la constitutional mol mel buñande. A buña ya palaso de la fonka for honorable. Economic call it will mawol fale, they don't care. That I'm talking to state ministers, secretaries of state. Nimel baju be kay mo minister de alon en kamen fo wolen toñati ñuli ma respect imal buña imam banko buña imam banko horoma me ya sabu president na la cabinet to le ñim besa. What is wrong with you people? We have our Gambian soldiers well trained, very responsible, very committed to their work, and they are able-bodied people. Why Almela doko dila? Because nali la doko tabula lady mola melmanke banko dingol. One, imam tolla loi horoma, imam mola protocol sol horoma, imam mola palasol horoma. Because nini economic kole mola palasol horoma. Hanata mumbaras lebije. If a state minister comes, yeah, no doubt they don't even recognize state minister. It's only Barrow these people recognize, and maybe people that they interact with daily in state house. The rest, imol fong suite, it may respect, it may buja. Ngadi men for minister mel belorinje. Ye mel bar from entering. Ye fallon ne to yalla ne men foka. Je, president ebo diamo. Mol ko be dunna. Janni be ribono kotla. O janni inauguration of Bekala. Iko wolte dunna, including state ministers. Some people have to intervene. They were pushing and pulling with you. From Minister Dobija, Boita Jela, Samato, Yachikala, Ana Samato. Let them come out and deny that. Economic soldiers are becoming too much in this country, bro. They are hell-bent on disrespecting our high government officials that I will not tolerate, regardless of our political affiliation. Yaje mo nata kunta yata, ala kunta ya manyala, o mo la hajolt. But bankola palas kuma bakata member ko minister ya palaso wotata no la mobulu economic soldier me alon ko found you are not even a commission officer, you are a non-commissioned officer on the ground. Iko disrespect, iko bar from entering in the state function in this country. Abe loi jumalto, abe TOR jumalto economic foye la TOR fond ya lon ne bani bankoka. It's sad. And the presidency, they seem that they are also, I know some might be aware of this. What are they going to do about that? But you think that when you bring economic for opposition, or you bring economic to protect the president? No. Overstayment better in anything, including governance, including security. Newly overstated. Yela TOR phone yela mandate ya overstated. Hell no, yeta blal to meli alon ko kelol bije, yeta blal to meli alon ko problem ye Gambian ol bulay ni la Gambian issues. That's a fact. We are not compromising the security of the president. It's paramount to everybody. It's our concern. It's my concern. It's every good citizen's concern. Any president that comes, we are very, very wary and we are concerned about your security. But we will not also enjoy rank and files who have not served anything, they don't even vote anything in their countries, come to this country to insult, caricature, demean and belittle state ministers. For up to the extent that they cover, hey, they don't care about ministers. Yes. Minister Beje, Tulobara, they don't care about ministers. ECOMIG, they don't care about you people. They don't care about you people, ministers. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. You were there, Dr. 𝒕𝒊𝒏, but you will not make that headline news or you will not report it. Dr. 𝒕𝒊𝒏 was there. Babukar Boy was there. Amikinte, you were there. 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍, you were there when you were bad and you were negotiated to get in. Even before you get in, you were ruffled. That's a fact. How could they do that to a state minister, 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍, who was chief of staff at the office of the president? Nano kola len dongol nata mole pusan puske nyori roke. Ye bunda nyori mol be la way force in. That is the time minister von le Kairoso. But just because you are a state minister and you should be recognized, you should be respected, to be allowed to have an easy passage to national and government events, that you should be in control of. Instead, the ECOMIG are in control of that. If the ECOMIG are in control of the close protection of the, let them bring in our local officers who are trained, who will be able to recognize and give respect. Nationalism and love for country sovereignty. Because yalla ni mo manke banku dingote. Because be ni be banku come for Senegal lemba, for Ghana lemba, for Nigerian. They don't dare a state minister now. You bar from entering. They don't dare. When I come, we don't care about minister. The next minute their heads will roll. They know that. But for the Gambia, they can do whatever they want to do, even against state minister. Is the ECOMIG, I want to ask everybody, is the ECOMIG above the law? Or is the ECOMIG having their own constitution? Or their own country called ECOMIG land? This is what I want the authorities to answer. Because this thing, about landa tambikan, ni mukule te me alon ko nalma wuli aledia mala kula abe fitino mamanda in the sense that ngata election yale kan kono be wala kono this year nata ni luma state minister for respect ni be duma da respect for ñu yama president kola mote ni banko kan especially government high officials mel boko state minister for man Komma. I think you should talk to the presidents and the government should talk to this ECOMIG and their Komma and let them comport themselves. Aketa nyam nima more like ima hedura doesn't mean that la palaso imanya nakulenla. Minister ya palaso mu fisement ya palaso. Minister ya palaso mu Komma ya palaso tibunya palaso lem horoma palaso lem. Moteta no la auto na national event la Gambia la national event member for ferry inauguration. Eka oba from entering imanda wala nyoro dati wote ma fola koso ye rompul fomoli yo mako yo negotiate yo ni moli na nyoro ke okola le minister bledu ndo do banku jumala ka law and order te ni banko kamba jan decorum te ni banko kamba respect for authority te ni banko kamba. When orders are lawful, they are constitutional. But when orders are unlawful, they are illegal and unconstitutional. Moto will validate no. By nimbe mumuna na Gambia kuol nantata marin Gambia dingol lebulu. Gambia la internal security. Wote maran no la mol bulu meli ano ko manke banku di monde. Follow imam mo bo nyot. Fula imam mo bunya imam mo horoma. Saba ikata nyame wote tanya di naka be continue la nyama be nyo mara mutala jan. Sadata wala. ayendi min bakele ayen sulale am kulete mi alon ko na haajoɓe je bi na haajoɓe je sama na haajoɓe je sininde gon ne yaken telate diyala ni sako yake mola mi alon ko o place to nim banko ka hanita ma lafi o mari hanita mo mari buña bar ala place o mo horoma place olde ala sira mo horoma sira olde ala nafo mo horoma nafolete ngani men fo state minister me ay affecti beje ya lonne adun de to talk about this ni ta falan toli ni ta cabinet dukare alake lillahi alale al ni president wala si ale ECOMIG la attitude tandi la ko e ka manya men when we have occasions like this eni molkatu nyo sabolla eni molkatu dendi nyolale eni molkatu dendi nyola dalila kata because imam mol bunya ye horoma mbe state house contingent la mel beje mbe wala fanfora Mr. Barrow fon Adam Barrow ya mel beje mbe wala le imam mana so imam daji ka imam kulu bon ni kulu tay nata banko kay nim famma jio nata di ite nyanta ko place tiol be horoma ndole olon kulu woto anim famma jio anim alpha bunya anim ka molla place o kulier regardless of our political affiliations konte particularly mbani banko mem mu gambeti ntol bele be dendinga sa ninde be dendi nyim banko la mol ko manya sifalta e ka kenna banko ka adu wol manke nyim banko dingol nta muna itan ni mol la ko ni banko dingol mel manke banko dingol bi wole o fitso yo odasi so ka diam to law minister ka foni mo do diam ta minister ka o nyama o manya sifaka minister la albe mun fola yo li dan ni be futala woto ali ñu sindal yaay tan la ko al dandula mu jannata al dan kunku ali dan kunku ni mal tambi dame al kana tambije ba nal man dan kunku nal man dan kunku al bita kure so al fon me yilla men mba man sakunda implore ni minister me akete nyaal I was shocked. On the whole, the ministers are not even in control. It's the ECOMIG that are in control. It's sad. It's very sad in this country. The ministers are not in control. It's the ECOMIG that are in control. Yes, that is an insult to our bureaucracy. It's an insult to our democracy. It's an insult to our institution. It's an insult to the office of the Secretary of State, who should be the policy director of a particular ministry, will come to a government event. He will be demeaned. He will be belittled. He will be caricatured. Very dismissive. Very disrespectful. Very rude utterances like about Iwolkon. Because Mole remind, hey, how can you know they are state ministers? They don't care about ministers. They don't. That's how dangerous. That's how serious this issue is. Wallahi al-Azim. Because they don't care about ministers. Let them deny it. The ministers who were there, Momo, ni fata killing the betela kaburoko. Farman Keba. Dr. Sise was there. Babukar Boy was there. Amikinte was there. Moduke Sise was there. Those are the visible ones. Melalong Konteng Sutele, Ngelongon, Minister Jamal Lebiji. Moduke Sise fon, before the Bruha, Capra Dunga struggle Talayala Koso Beron Pulundi. Yala Koso Beron Pulundi. It was all just to go and witness an event that the government organized, and those principals, especially the ministers, should be the key people to be within that particular area. Nataranoko, iko by virtue of their positions, come here, ndol ordinary Gambians or Melanoko, mantra honorable position also, because we are all honorable people in this country. The Gambia is all full of honorables. They are all honorable people, regardless of our social class or whatever that may be. They are to classify who is important and all on that. But state minister, my bro, not even director, not even permanent secretary, but state minister denied access to have where the president has an occasion by who? An ECOMIG soldier. Which type of ECOMIG soldier? Not even a commissioned officer, a non-commissioned officer, equivalent to that of a corporal, a sergeant, or a staff sergeant in our armies, who is mounted there by a senior officer for security reasons to take care of details. Not belittling the officer who is a corporal or a sergeant, but looking at the portfolio of the offices and the caliber of people they're dealing with. They are not even commissioned officers. How can you refuse a state minister entry? I don't care about ministers. That's very arrogant. Somebody, somewhere, somehow, should check and look at the attitude of these ECOMIG soldiers who are normally posted at events where the president always goes. Male bota banku jumaka. Ni bota Senegal leba, ita kala Senegal. Ni bota Nigeria leba, ita kala Nigeria. Ni bota Ghana leba, ita kala Ghana. Ite men kala Ghana, ita kala Nigeria, ita kala Senegal, nata bota wol. Muna ne ba kala ni Gambia ja. Ndal fongol la sab. Ni jututa membe buloko. Ibite fandi la mol la me alonko. Imanya ne fandi la wala min Gambia. Hey. Iko ni ko ñino e temku neta tu fana na sun ko ba fula o tala ko len toñata ku dol bi je wol kante di mi ko tamu banku di ngol tamu Gambia nol man la fi ngata dawda ante buña su to je man la fi ngata dawda mo ne alon ko alpha plazo be men ye horomantaya adu ne docteur Cissé horomantaya ma fa ko na ku ke men ni silo manta o fo amanya mo ya horomantaya o Baboucar Boye o Ami Kinte o Modou Cissé asike nyonya gambe kono janni event soto je na futata je ala bunya na ala horomo ni ma to kumandino yo di ala ya acknowledge na ala tambo kataka sinda ala bunya palaso do o ka bla ala bunya koke o manya na kala kude menya na kala no sabote sakwa bo mola me alon ko city fani dunke wol mol le mel alon ko na namu anim banku do la namol me tol ni mel dakota pour ko kafolo men kata ECOWAS wol be wol ko ne ka fa ECOMIG. For ECOMIG will need fans to lower for. Are they above the law? What are we telling people? Come on, sit and the mola. So, ECOMIG is about Limbaliaki no more. You could fool on Kemola in Bangkok. Honey, tea, toughest bolaji because the ECOMIG soldier Kawakino minister. Kafa, I don't care about ministers. In a state orchestrated event like the inauguration of the hybrid ferry called Bar, I was wondering what is happening here. Is even our government in control? Is the ECOMIG in control or is Barrow in control? I don't know. Wallahi al-azim. Nimu kula di me alon ning ala ning kila tema amandiyan ni. Adum ite offer. Journalist ol bijele. Mansa kunda ala do kula al bijele. Minister bijele. Mol mel ala ko be mansa kunda kono adum palaso be bulu sulwa ka borom nomba tanka yang fa ñun ko gis ñun ko setan ken waxu ci dara lota man mané hala ma deglu Monday be Friday Saturday suma degu ni mu wa ci lolu man dina ci wax te lolu moy lolo tax ma ñew live ni pour waxa yeen ne rew mi nu mo démé jagudde rew mi nu mo démé is not normal. We cannot have 3 countries in one republic. A country called ECOMIG, with the president as the commander of the ECOMIG. Another republic called Taramfambul Department, with who as the head of the department, the idle guy. And the president of the republic will in control of what? Because soon again, you then them plus. Lumel they come inauguration, law ham the state event and you go organize. Ak no by net, ak lon mundi disrespect net nak. Soon again, si place oroma, ak place chair, ak teranga, then ko teral. Den ko terangal den ko jo ciir ak respect neka ministre si rew mi nekut no xamne ñepp ko mëna doon nekut na ñepp ko nekk tamit dafa nekk place bo xamne place bu oroma la place bo xamne dañ ko wara respect nekki nekk soko bañé tamit joxulo ko ciir mom si bopam da nga jox respect si place bu nekk ak si office bu occupy ak mahana bu sol ñu ñew si inauguration pour wax ko si olaf am lo xamne daf ma tital dama ci jaxle xawma ndax ECOMIG ñom sen loi bobu lañ am ak sen constitution bobu lañ am ndax dañ ñoo nekk ci ron loi Gambie yo naka la state minister di ñew nga ne yow da nga def barrage bu president bi paré wa ba paré ñooñu dañ ko cër bi president bi taxaw ba president bi paré wa buga duga nga ne duñ duga yow ECOMIG bi yow lolu foko bi neki waruta duga state minister apart from the president the Vice President, the Speaker of the National Assembly, the Chief Justice. There is nobody that is at that level of the state. They are above everybody. Policy drivers, secretaries of state. When you are responsible for only a contingent in State House, these guys, they are the secretary of the entire state for a particular portfolio on an office. Nana do buy me you do that. Nidna mana yen ha me wolen ki ni minister ngana yow you don't care. Faale wulo si neke minister, faale wulo si nekul minister. Yow lan nga yow mi len ñaka faale. Yow kan nga xam nga sa bop. Yow yaay kan. Na xam nga sa bopa. Ñu nekk ci place bi ni xamuñ seen bopa yaru wuñ tay yaru wuñ elek. Do I? Sorry. A minute. Facebook Live. Ibaman.
Salimana.
Abidjan ni kaka doko.
Abidjan ni wala.
Ha. Okay. Okay. I will continue from where I stopped. Sorry for the interruption. Dama amon suma jarbaat bu ñew fi di mas check. Why yo can yo mi stop minister you know yo kan mo la jo mandate bobu kan mo la jo dole bobu kan mo la faydal kan mo la jo audacity bobu kan mo la jo mandate bobu nonu pour nga def lolu ñun la na ki minister la nga ne yo faale yo kan na la faale te ñu ci ati elections luma bëgga wax moy ne minister yang fa TV yang fa ak journalist yang fa luta gene wuñ xibaar bi mo ngon tok di xaar da dina ji school report li wa kay wo fi dal kumba bu am de ak kumba bu amun de su nekkon keneen mo def li ni te kon time bi ñu ko ngawti façon yoy nonu su nekkon man mang fa o ma dem ci kanam nonu ma jotté journaliste bi ñu ne xolal waaja ngi ni ki opposition nga dafa ñew fi pour provoquer situation bi ou pour provoke inauguration bi ou provoke occasion te fekk lolu du nekk ben dega lolu amu fen dama nekk doomi rew mo am right pour attend a state function bo xamne mu melni lolu ma nekk ci tefes bi fofu pour buga cross dem doy suma sola inauguration bi ñew fekka ma fa ma fekka li fofu nonu may gis ño xamne ñu yetri sub state minister like them like ñoñu duñ dara lolu ñoñu jaruñ dara lolu mu nekk lo xamne daf man naxari man ko ñaawlu torop ak nu munti mel those ministers they deserve the utmost respect they should get from the Gambian people and even people beyond our borders ño xamne de ngew fi yo dof nga dem Sénégal nga def lolu ministre dof nga dem Nigeria nga def lolu ministre dof nga dem Ghana nga def lolu ministre ana lu ñun Gambien ni lan lañ té suñ bopa da mel ni ñun lan lañ ñun amul fayda xana ñun xana duñ am jom ñun xana duñ mëna buga suñ rew comme ñeneen ni duñ buggé seen rew people die for their countries people love their countries to the core but in this country why people who need to be respected are not respected. People who need not to be celebrated are celebrated. Fii rek laa ko dee gis. Waaye duñ ko wax. ECOMIG boobu noonu nañ leen teg ñu laaj leen ñan ñoo nekkoon ci bunta bi ñan ñoo denied minister yooyu access. I'm urging the president to look into this matter because su nekkee yow president bi yaa ngi liggéey ak ñoo xam ne ECOMIG bi joxul leen cër jarul ñu nekk ci State House bi nañ ñibbi loolu mooy dëgg. Nañ ñibbi. Suñ nekkoon seen dëkk yi dañoo disrespect seen minister yi ak seen président. This is not even disrespecting the minister. Da ngeen disrespect Adama Barrow. Te su dul Adama yéen doo leen fi nekk xam ngeen loolu. Su dul Adama yéen doo leen fi nekk. Xam ngeen loolu ban dëkk ngay dem nga xam ne yow as a peacekeeping mission force nga ñëw nga ne da nga war a restore sanity. Restore nga sanity yaa ngi fa toog 8 years looy peacekeep fii. Soo bëggee keep the peace, go to Israel and Iran du fii boo diggante fii Liberia ak Guinée dem leen foofu fii ngeen ñëw fii ngeen nekk fii di def yu neex lu leen neex ngeen naan lu leen neex di lekka lu leen neex seen biir yi suñu feesee tamit ngeen ñëw si événement yu mel noonu ngeen start di disrespect suñu ministère man muy Sénégal muy Ghana muy Nigeria du ma fekke fenn foo xam ne dangaa disrespect ministre man yëf yi yaruñu ma noonu du ma disrespect kilifa ak lu mun di mel one I don't care na ministre leen den ñun ministre nga téye suñ ministre bi di ko rompul loo kosam bi yëpp moo keesi sax xam na li ma wax balaa moo dugga foofu tànganaa waaye at the end of the day ngamra lu sosé de wax la wondote sawna di moy ngono nga faali le ko ni ko banko e dada amanke pour ndamal ni banko e loi ken do so amanke da ni banko e law and order so amanke pour oppositional dama pour man sakunda bele isaje momo ila hada madi ya nyanto abunya na horomo isa so ba so mo so abala fa wata ni banko ka ban sakunda event organize nyañen tol dol ka jam fa kuwol la intitaji o nin tataji fanam be lori ngal lon nen tolbe nyama yeta woto alaman tankal den ni wolun teleb ni wobe dun nañu la very serious ko be jele nyaaba la membe kere nen na dun nañu la ba fante nata provocation on la je nata sabotage la adun satra sabotage na banku di ya nyanto mbe wala kantaka na foro ya kawme ya dinnan na national anthem do na constitution mbe wala fanan protect ka but the moment ngaw protect rek mbekala fitina mo ba ni do alhamdulillah nata ke minister le lanta fon ñaara 𝒕𝒕𝒑𝒑𝒏 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏 no private media house ma jangen fo mo nekata fo ni private media household based censorship fo ni government media agency based censorship things like that, very important things like that, the push and pull between the ECOMIG, the ministers and the crowd almo cover minister anko ya push je la boy ta je fala sama to ya chika ya bulano o manke masibo full state minister wonen takanyore sakai boy wonen takanyore sakala sama to situ ko ni kaira nyimbanko kan kata mindo let them have a pro ASAP ni ma ke kotenke man kuma moje man statement moje sama fana be murana njan sinin be murana njan, and I will engage the ministers that are they aware that they are doing anything about that. I will take them to task. We will complain in cabinet. If you cannot do that in the open, do it in cabinet. Well, in cabinet nafati alcohol discourse J. Many are uncle they are rotten. Alcohol discourse J. Many are uncle they are ugly. Alcohol discourse J. Many they are uncalled for. Alcohol discourse J. Many are uncle they are unseen and unheard of in this country for the betterment of our country as a whole. No wonder a rule for one should be a rule for all. What affects you today can affect somebody else, and the end product might not be the same. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. That's why I'm talking about this. Amanke kuti wokola. Ali funti alenyum ko address. Woni yake Nyawuru ni be dunda nyoya ni dunda nyobo maybe benteli palale because balona konte o mu world. Isa lipa yem barama o yem ko fara o kuro ken. Sirin sama ke dolti ni edu nyola moe saja bama je mose fano je kudo yeke ala man tankalo obela. Membe obe ko ba na wala Adam Barrow, Mr. President. This country is one of the most peaceful countries because the people here in this country are very peaceful. But when they are pushed to the world, they can also react. No more man sila moraja. Mo man ke jote tija. Nimbanko membe se mbako na ningambe mbele akele nyola ngadi nyola nimbanko ga. Want the president have a probe into this investigation o ka kola ba. Ko munatinna nto last state minister mel boko nganyul mel to fo be lori economic call ke balela pour ye dum etala event to be done. Are they a threat to you? If Nyawuru is a threat to you, fine. Security threat, and I'm not a security threat to anybody. I love this country as much as Adam Barrow or anybody else. I don't have anything personal against Adam Barrow or his government officials or whatever. I have issues with policies, programs, implementation of policies, attitude of civil servants, and attitude of people in public offices. And they will be held accountable by hook or by crook. Yes, regardless of who you are, when you are found wanting, I will call you out. When you are found, one thing I will mention you, and I will discuss your issue. But in issues like this, it is nationalism that we call for. Everybody should put hands together, hands on deck, and make sure this never repeat itself. Because if it happens, and you've not said anything about it, I will be the first victim. Naketa Dauda, you okay, Minister Lajini, ECOMIG soldier on Rebije. Maybe in Telebekala de sacrificial lamte, I'll come for. Mbeku Kaladi, Allah Safi Allah Bukolta, Allah Safi anywhere. I'm telling you, it's a promise, Mr. President. If you don't do anything about this, Imam Femfoji, you don't take this thing seriously. Imam investigation kakunte, Imam Minister Kumandi, any killer experience and Nila Odili, Ning Alanin killer them. It will fall Lima for I will start calling them out one by one. It will be one by one because ni told me found Bunya, ye found Tolge Bunya and Horma. Nimo Horomantaya and Bunya Baliatling not under my watch. That is who we are. That is what we do. Live for nothing but die for something. Yes. This is what we are. This is who we are. Live for nothing but die for something. And this legacy and this principle, nobody can take that away from us. Wallahi al-Azim. If you do that to anybody's father, will they like it? Or your sister? Or your uncle? Or your friend? Or your brother? You will not like it. Why should we enjoy that happening to Dr. Sise? I mean Kinte here, Mr. Boy, who I have huge respect for, Babukar Boy. More cases. Why should that happen? Regardless of where they represent, Team Horse, regardless of where they represent, the horse team, regardless of the color they represent, the gray color, regardless of on whose side they are, Adam or Barrow, if they are disrespected by agents and security agents of other countries in our country, hell no to that. Hell will break next time it happens. But I'm giving this out so that they can know this. I will even go to the police to report it. Inshallah. I will report it and they will put it in their diaries so that when it happens again, they will not say, now have not told us this, he has not warned us. They are now futala woro. President, in the cabinet, I'll see Alenimpo address, Ale comment Londi Famola, Idan Glali Alo, it will movement Yalo. They cannot work in silos in this country like a different security entity from other security components. Me alon ko tontola alfa ninam plastio bunyal. O kulubali ate kala nim bankoka, o horomanta ate kala nim bankoka, o balafiri ngote kala nim bankoka, o maral bali ate kala nim bankoka, o samfere manya ate kala nim bankoka. A rule for all should be a rule for all. Mbal tentula, mbal jail. Ni man na. Ni ma ko discourse. Minister Membi Fallon, there are many. I don't need to mention all of them. Ye Fallon. Minister Memfana Boy that ye fara samatochi. Afana Fallon. So now see that the altitude, Molka Bone la Banco can know the Falca Boy. I told Keba Bala Alpha Ba. Huh? I'll be seeing Jam. I'll mention Nakuma Falaji. Ntol Bekuma Falaji. Now we have some of them Munata Aketa, Amaneta Aketa. Omu Adam Baro Koval, Albuka Adam Baro Marcoy. And Mantanim Banco Marcon. Go, Nime Mantaku, Alava Adam and Nimantra Takanku. Asa Lonko Nilebekeli. You go, I've a Syrian dame. Isa ko nyanya. Isa ko nyanya. Walla Kumanfano Iolo. Hate the man the way you want to hate him. Melbeje, Melnataka Kumo Sindama, Walla Sonana Sila, Osu Buke, Manal, Nakuela Tekelaja. Nimo dole ninke no natan telebe nyun blanto. Nganinke, Biba Tara newspaper headlines Monday, Nyawuru Komma, disrespected ECOMIG. They will not even know what happened between me and the officers. They will not even want to know what was the conversation that brought in at that brouhaha. They will not know. But this time around, it happened to state ministers. Not only one, not two, three, cluster them of ministers. A cluster. Ila orderly in Malo. They were there. Bro, their orderlies were there. My friend, they were there on a Monday. In Banjul, you know, obviously all their orderlies were there. They were there. They were barred from entering where the government has an event, President Munged, it was not before the speech. After the speech, they all waited outside until the president is done with his speech. Then they should put dog ribbon be. Feman to put ribbon or kuntu, wato le koibe dun na koite dun. Ikoibe dun na koite dun. For the little wolka hanyo, ne ola hanyo je. Wolien tolle de, nyaon yol sifan. Yes, it's all winning the Samata Balbi policy, la kid kumol bon. Ha! But who economical? Well, Alan Dimol. Imagine. Ask them. They will tell you if it is not true or not. And make all lake farmanke. It didn't Alan in Kilate my yaf. But Amandiante, Wala Namba for the Adunima from Kafoeko, I will do something about that. As a citizen of this country, I will not allow people to come from anywhere and come and disrespect our state ministers. At a Kelajan. At a Kela. At a Kelajan, Allah for General Melako at a Kelajan. Yale told me understand. What they don't understand, we want a peaceful country. But some people here, they are generals of their own. Me, I'm a general. 5-star. And the war is never over until I come home. You don't know that? I'm a territorial commander for all regions, end-to-end, 24/7. But remember, when I go banko until after when I walk. Remember, Tamaka, I have no problem with that. If something is working fine, why should I waste my time? I should not. And if something is fine, I will say as it is go. Bari hanate man lafi adamarate bola kalamade. Abe sirin dame. O menketa o bundaro adamate o lonna nemel be sirin abalaje. But menketa o bundaro mel bije. Imu minister leti dol bije. Masakunda plus bale bije. Dol bije. Let them do something about it. Address it through the secretary to cabinet and discuss it in cabinet. Let it be an issue in cabinet and discuss it frankly, openly like Gambians. This has nothing to do with politics. It's no UDP issue here. No NPP issue here. No GDC issue here. No APRC issue. Gambia mbe wala Gambia. Ne ake Fabakar la ben diminal. Yes. Ne ake vice president ben diminal. Ne ake momola ben hanin na alkalo ne akala ben diminal. Wallahi azima ben diminal. Sako minister mume anala plaso. From what is wrong with our media houses? What is wrong with public media and private media? Are they all censored? Are all you given something by NPP to cover? Because they are not NPP call for NPP call disrespect. Almanguli ale kukeje. Banku ko. Almanguli ale la minister protect. Almanguli ale. I was there. Intentional membenaji. If I do it there, wallahi azim. Ibe mol jele bentele blame le ba fa nata sabotage la je. Wo toro nen tonko. Sabotage. You go ngamira I think twice. This is a state-sanctioned event. Yes, it's not political. But when you look at the representation here, majority are NPP. Now, if the NPP minister, if the Gambian minister is not an NPP minister, it can be appointed by an NPP leader. But it's a Gambian minister. Nyanya media ni Gambian or la minister lalti. Atole drunk uado alka loose network wala re. Alka alfanke koma atole NPP la do kulalti. Atole mu Gambian la do kulalti. Wala na kabire ninka la mandian. But at that moment, ninkombe manya to kala. Ba fala ko Nyawuru nata barola inauguration auto. I sabotage keji. Anin economic soldier duntanyo. Asikeno. Ma fole be kala. Asikeno. Even the story, if another land they will distort the facts. So using my own experience with issues, using my own analysis of the situation, and having a sixth sense that this can be connected to politics, I lay low and allow them to be. But kabi minister nyindo boy taje one day amanje ringa to for but minister men boy ta alo ha boy taje fo ala samato chikano ya chikadu o munati ibo jela banku jumal nata manke comme medical condition le bala boy ta foka foko atata banko la even leto ya disrespect for ya nyori fire boy ko kay when military authority or police authority, security authorities don't respect civil authority, that is a sign of anarchy. That is a sign of anarchy. Civil authority supersede military authority in a democracy. That is what we are talking about. That is what I'm saying here. Civil authority supersedes military or police authority. Here is not a police state, it's not a military state, it's a democratic republic. So if you cannot, in whatever security sector you might find yourself, you cannot respect authority, especially foreign nationals. This economic force not respecting our indigenous political officers and senior government officials, hell no to that. I'm telling you, do something about that, Mr. President. Or I'm coming after you in the sense, I don't have issues with you in that sense, but I will come after you because you are the principal. I will come after you because I will take you to the police to address that. I cannot take you, President, as for the Constitution, but I can take the government to court. I can take them to police. I can report this issue to the police. But I'm waiting for the minister's concern to discuss this in-house. If you don't want us to know, fine. But have a pressure about this, discuss it in cabinet, take a standpoint on this, and let the economic higher command take charge of their officers. And let them be well informed, well trained that this year 2026, Chin Bokut Safin, Doma Yekal, Dumala Yekal, Adbi, tit for tat. You do me in the day, I do you in the night. It's a political and an election year. We are not taking anything for granted. Nobody can intimidate us. Nobody can harass us. And if the intimidation starts with the state minister from the economy, maybe they can extend their hand towards. But I don't think they will dial the wrongest number, because this is not their soul, this is not their republic, this is not their country. They are here for a purpose, and they know their mandate. Let them stay within that mandate and let them not override those mandates. Let them not overstep those mandates. Let them respect the Gambian and the Gambian people by respecting our state ministers. You know, Nakumoti, Asutiata Jamfata, Nikuma Laku, Alalonko Ala Kirot, Nema Malaku, Alalonko Muna Jundiana Assault, Ntala Note, Mansola Nole, Bari, Gambia, Bena Bopala Ken Munuko Hana. Ntolla banko diatale fambe famburuwo bari fambe famburuwo ninko mbesila pour nga dube moli wotinya nyenta sonna la bimba wulenka te kalaja bara ali adama makoy alkar adama inform melka ke alkara fa melbe wolo labri ko adama kanu nim banko kanu ye minister respect ye kanu anila odele ale win call explain mole menketa on the 23rd. Yes, I think that will do us. That will do us great. Let them take care of it. No one day. Yalong Ntabesila de men. Neke fan city was ifal. Eminaku do de kala. Kusia titelem nulti. Churumpen for the old lady. Wala nanka fale ko. Politik kute ninkon. Manajam politik kula. Kabinsi jam politik kufo. Memem foka wale na Gambiati. Be dentamen be na traité problème osor nte problème osor nata kali problème osor nte problème osor ndaka menje wolem ko ni kata banku dol ka mol ka wuli nyame e ka ñoo support e ka wuli nyame ye ñoo fasa e ka wuli nyame ye banku di ya fasa mo be ñanta ka wuli wala nyama ya fasa regardless of ibe party brand, regardless of ite mu jumal Naman kela kudung wolum honde asikeno la sinin sam. So, iko kunun denkilo kunun denkilo me kafu janja. Ni lafta bi kafu janja wala ko denke ko denkilo kilingol la. Woy bu isu hal gal si tefes. Est-ce que ñemen nga nek ci digi geej? Nga woy bobu. Olof Njaay mu ne Bur ayu dagaya ay wallahi bur ayu dagaya ay ko siati to ñol churen pen fodol ali ragle ya leto Prince Boja ndaman ke chafu sisir Prince Boja fatam ma wala mol man ta political season kon mol be men kono mu banko la kolti ngal be tentu bal be jeyla mena diam la journalist fana la ko do mandi janne beñu close politician jang momo fonfe yete fevo yete ka mera ko wolam silode bara ali journalist bula yela do ko ne men fo loko men nani la parti leader la ko manta ani la parti la ko manta e commandito to diate o mi la civic right lot bara alin kana ni na ko kilinan kana mola perception mire on kana mo lod la mire fon de mantra melkon flanyo momo e bota kabiro kono momo e dim mo le denda mol ka bo bakilin fakilin ne te kukili mol katara kekili te kukili mol katara mama kili te kukili mol katara kabila kili te kukili mol katara sate kili te kukili mol katara tundu kili te kukili munana momo ni o mama ntaja bala do ko especially journalist wala al sa wula tol politician wala tol aliye attaque ale ko la dila me alon ko e manki o kolati adu molla family isul ali bonde politique ko dan ni luwa e fon fa ni luwa man dan tol ko wala fa bare fon fen ni luwa tata to la ha tawor ngal mi ni gamen ku danda molla political affiliation wona la professionalism e ñoo soto munela e ka modo la political affiliation wala la professionalism na la tonya fo be sabatirinde wo manke kuti wo mu daji kolete ni mo man daji ka ko ku nata la karola aka suga kodi la ay tabbi o ate me ate fevo aka wala wani mo daji ka ni ko ku nata nyatil wala me mu to nyata ka wala for regardless of the status quo ba nte jam fala wokono bi mba tip of the iceberg le di la rek pour nga fata ñola opposition rol Manzakunda politicien on journalist ol ni journalist bu ngol mankal jawolti wallahi nde ne men fom ngalo ko to nyaata mbuke jabi fa ngalo ne ko ni te Nyawuru ebe men folama wala ma daji ko ban ne kuma fon mai ta fon alo ne ko men manzoro hanata janni mo ba fale ko nyim manzoro ita fon ni sita ni ala den kila de ka no nyim manzoro so manjarin te odi bom meli en dello woli en dello ita ta kuma fala membe mol nyim mundi no ante la men daji ko ita kuma fala me anda mol be la fila tan na man ndi ko kam fale ko tento so nyim banko mol la faham ro futata wo level old ita mo jawo yandi no la même man jawo ya mo nyakor ita mo bete yandi no la me alon ko am bete ya mo nyakor halal fandan halal la programme na la agenda al fasa aliye pous ale banko la tarambulu kendo li tan mo la na la tarambulu kurungol li tan mo la maral nya kurungol nin sila kurungol nin denkol nin tilimbalial nin tajirinte al melbe dulato tamandir nya bulol to ali woli tan mo la anan ane mo ne soto mo le nim banko ka wala fisal babo do no ma fi kaari teng sinindin kaade hadi ndo warto ndo jamano mbal be tentula mbal jayla foni naal be ndako tenke wado abe drum pour bankolam kolem abe pour gambia kolem aluta continua victoria etc ala baraka